Hi there. Good evening. So here we are back with the show of 5,000 word bank challenge. And here I am today. I brought the theme of travel. Nowadays, everybody wants to travel, right? And you're planning to write your exam IELTS because you want to travel, isn't it? So this traveling bug has bitten everybody today. And why not? The world has changed. There are so many facilities you never thought of. You talk of bookings, you talk of ticketing, you talk of traveling. It's there for you to just reach out and pick up. We are living in a wonderful and beautiful world. And yes, the mindset of the people is also changing. They are ready to explore, ready to experiment, ready to venture out. Yes, isn't it? The new generation. That's the beautiful part of it. So, hello everybody. I'm Vanita Vora, a kind of coach, consultant, designer on a mission to help all those who are dreaming to travel, to work, study, or immigrate abroad. Yes, because world is our oyster. I'll be coming to this very soon. Okay, world is our oyster, and why not we travel light? Don't stick to a place because a rolling stone gathers no moss. Right? So here we are. In order to travel, you want to go on a valid visa, on a valid admission. Then you've got to prove your English proficiency, right? And there's a gateway to clear your English proficiency, which is could be TOEFL, IELTS, Pearson, Duolingo, many are there. Mainly, I'm concentrating on IELTS nowadays, but English communication is required even by those who are not dreaming. It's required by every student, every professional, working, non working, business, startup, wherever you are. Why? Because English has become the language of the globe today. It has become the language of the computer today. It has become the language of social media today. I would say go ahead, make it in your mother tongue. Wonderful, why not? But then it's always a benefit to add on to your cap, to your frills, to your jewels, and that is what language. Language is actually a jewel which can you can wear, which you can adorn, and it will make your personality come out beautifully. Because whenever we join or learn a new language, it opens new vistas of perspective, new vistas of vision, new vistas of knowledge, new vistas of learning, and it's fun to do that. So fine, go ahead with your dream, those who want to go out. And these exams are just one gateway, one milestone. Look at English not just for an exam, as a lifelong skill that you're cultivating. Once you have this communication skill at your disposal, it will give you added confidence, it will boost your self-esteem, it will somewhere give a boost to your persuasive efforts also. Yes, because then you are maybe armed up with another added skill. So here we begin, and today I have brought 6 idioms with, of course, a lot of synonyms, with a lot of phrases and English words. If you don't want to use idiom, never mind. But there are other words, other expressions you can use, and whether you're speaking or writing. So every day in your report writing to your boss, to your senior, to your colleague, to your junior, to your family, to your relationship, to your friend, wherever you are. Use these wonderful expressions. It's fun to talk in idiomatic language. Okay, it adds that punch, it gives a fizz to your language. So here we go. And yes, I will share my screen with you so that you get a better look. And by the way, I hope you're there with your notebook and a pen. Just every day, 12 minutes, 13 minutes, memorize these words. They'll go with you a long way. The easiest way, the most stress free way to pick up a language, which is the rock of any language learning. So if you're planning to learn English language, vocabulary is the thing to go to. Yes, so please go to my channel. I always put the link below. You can take the entire text from there, put it in your notebook. When you write, you commit it to your memory. When you write, it goes to your mind, because as you are writing, you're going to speak that to yourself, to your mind a few times, and that adds. So orally you will hear from here, perhaps it will go out from the other. Don't do that. Let this language stick to you, what we are doing together. Okay, never mind all 10 to 15 or 20 words I give. At least one fourth should be retained by you, but you have to use them. That's a disclaimer. No amount of language learning will help you unless you use them, practice them, practice them, practice them, implement them, put them in your language, make them part of your vocabulary, your lingua franca. Unless you do that, unless you make friendship with these new words, you will not be able to use them with that precision. And unless that precision is there, your expression is not as precise, it's not as emphatic. So just having acquaintance with these words is not enough. Try and use them. Create an environment for you wherever you are, in the office, school, or wherever you are. Discuss this at your tea break. Okay, so take these idioms, stick to them, use them. Here we go. I present my screen. Today is my episode number 95, I guess. Yeah, it is 95, episode number 95. And I'm going to relaunch these on my another YouTube channel, which I'm going to devote totally to English language learning. And I'm going to start some free lessons of IELTS too. So do join them. And I begin them from Monday, that is tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. As you can see here, the theme is travel. The world is your oyster. I just used it. Okay. So, what does this idiom convey? It tells that there are countless opportunities for adventure and exploration available to travelers. Okay. So, what will you do when countless opportunities are available to you? You can use them to inspire readers in your blog posts if you're associated with traveling anywhere. Maybe you are in the travel industry, or there are so many itineraries of travel, ticketing, traveling. So many logistics have to be done when you are in a traveling mode. So, what you can do, you can use them, and you can, particularly when you update your post on social media, use them when you talk of new destinations, when you talk of new experiences. These are the go to words, these are the go to idioms. Next is your, and I'll do that again with my synonyms. Just now, I'm just giving you how to use them, then you'll pay attention to the meaning and synonyms. So, what is the catch the traveling bug? Catch the traveling bug says overwhelming desire to travel. It can strike anyone. Okay, just as the infection can get on to anyone any day. So this is a traveling bug that has bitten you. And how you can do it? You could share tips or stories about how to ignite this passion for travel in others, such as personal anecdotes or inspiring travel quotes. You can always use them in your travel quotes, your personal stories. You were bitten by a traveling bug, and then this is what you did. Okay, and it's a good one. Next is off the beaten path. Now, what does off the beaten path mean? Refers to less traveled locations. So generally, you will see advertisements also. People will talk of Goa, people talk of North, people talk of Switzerland, but there are so many off-beaten locations which you don't hear them often. So those are the, and you can use this concept in destination guides by highlighting hidden gems or underrated spots that travelers may not typically consider. So, what will you do? You will encourage exploration beyond populous tourist areas. Okay, so you will create a desire which was not there. Okay, next, wherever you go with all your heart. This is not just true for traveling, this is true for your life. In fact, this pithy statement, this pithy cluster of words should be applicable wherever you are placed in life. Why we should do everything with a, when you do anything with the heart, mind, and soul, that work becomes divine. So it emphasizes the importance of fully immersed experience. So when you write your content, you encourage travelers to engage with local cultures, try new foods, build connections, and meet people as you meet go along the way. So traveling is this. It's not just going to somebody, visiting somebody, sitting there with them, talking. No, 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 no. Traveling is much. Nowadays, you hear so many solo travelers also, women or men, all on the same boat now. Traveling bug has really hit the people hard. Another one is to hit the road. It signifies the beginning of a journey. When you travel by road, you go places. So you could introduce your readers to travel itineraries, road trip ideas, planning trips that inspire them to embark on their adventures. So another last one for today is travel light. So what does mean? I can talk about this metaphorically also, spiritually also. It's a wonderful phrase, not just physical connotation. It tells you travel with minimum for and flexibility. Haven't you seen so many foreigners just with a knapsack, little luggage, and then they are traveling all over? But we guys, particularly in our country, we have that bug of traveling not light but traveling heavy. I had this once upon a time. Oh my God, I was infamous in the family that I am coming. So they had to send a double or bigger car to receive me because she would be there with children and around the 8 to 10 pieces of luggage. And now I feel embarrassed about it. How little did I know? It's not the end of the world. What have you to carry? Okay. Well, those were the days when you were ignorant, when you didn't know much. Anyway, so now I'm going to talk of synonyms and the usage. The world is your oyster. So, what does it symbolize? Endless opportunities, limitless possibilities, a vast playground, life's buffet. Isn't that beautiful expression? It's a life's buffet. The world is your oyster. Okay. Next, graduating, we'll use it in a sentence. Sarah felt that the world was an oyster with endless possibilities awaiting her. Okay, so now Sarah, IELTS student, huh? She wants to take IELTS because she has to go out. Catch the traveling bug. Synonyms. Develop a passion for travel, become bitten by the travel bug, acquire wanderlust, fall in love with traveling. Okay, so much misused word. You can love traveling. You can make it your passion, and believe me, it is fun to travel. Okay, let's use it. Once Jake traveled to Europe, he quickly cut the travel bug and started planning his next adventure. Okay, so you get the traveling bug. Now, off the beaten path, that means unconventional, lesser known, hidden gems, unique locations. Now you get so many ways to put this in your brochure. If you are writing a traveling brochure, you're making a traveling post. So it could be unconventional, lesser trodden. I can give you much more than this. Lesser known, hidden gems, unique locations, one of its kind. Okay. So I will use it in a sentence. The travel explore places that were off the beaten path rather than the usual tourist spots. You get that right? Okay. Next, wherever you go with all your heart. Okay. So that means you do things with your heart, soul, mind, and body. That means fully commit. Embrace every moment. When you are there, don't worry about the lack of facilities. Don't worry about the dirt or uncleanliness. Wherever you soak in the nature, soak in the environment, and look at the difference, look at the whatever is there. Just get that finding fault attitude aside. Leave it at home and go. Don't go on judging a country, don't go on judging a place. Stop it. Just flow with the moment, enjoy, savor. Look how difference can be interesting. Because they are not doing things your way when you go outside doesn't mean they are good or bad. We don't have to add this label good or bad all the time, every time, wherever we go. We can leave those at home and go. Travel light, don't carry these labels. It will make your burden, it will make your luggage heavy. Okay, I'm talking metaphorically. So wherever you go with all your heart. I'll use a sentence. Lara believed in the saying, wherever go with all your heart, which inspired her to engage deeply with local cultures. And the last one, travel light. Pack minimally, carry less, take few belongings, simplify your luggage. Yes, make a list. Blah, 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 blah. The basic necessity. Just try and live. We amass so much as we can't do without this. And believe me, this human body does not need much. Even to be happy, we don't need much. We don't need 10 bags of luggage. It give you not happiness, give you unhappiness. Travel light. Even in the life, don't burden with this with a lot of bitter, sour, sweet experiences, tensions, memories. Travel light. Shake off everything. You'll feel light and live beautifully. Okay, not just by way of luggage, even by way of mental, your top crown, your top head, which actually guides you all the way. Okay, so I stop sharing here. How much do I am left with? Oh my God, it's already 15 minutes. I thought I'll share a story with you. Okay, let me see if I can brush past it, and you will get the story. So yeah, after years of dreaming about, now you have to guess the idioms. I'm going to use them, and I hope and pray you understand them. So this is my third attempt. First I told you how to use, second I gave you details, and now I'm giving you a story. So they should stick to you now, these idioms. Write them, use them. After years of dreaming about exploring new horizons, Sarah finally decided that it was time to take a leap of faith. She firmly believed that the world was an oyster. Opportunities for adventure were everywhere. Packing her bag, she was excited to hit the road and leave her daily routine behind. During her first stop in Italy, she met Jake, a traveler who had just returned from a hiking trip in the Alps. He shared that he had caught the travel bug on his first international trip. Believe me, do that and you will know this, what I'm talking today, which sparked an instant connection between them. Sarah admired his adventurous spirit and wanted to explore more than just the famous landmarks. Let's find something off the beaten path, she suggested. Okay, and then what happens is, she suggested, they embraced every moment. I lost the. She suggested, eager to discover some hidden gems that not only many tourists knew about. So they ventured into quiet villages where they experienced authentic Italian life, from cooking with locals to enjoying wine in the countryside. This is actually experiencing a country right from its grassroots level. When you go and see those basic big places, historical places, touristic places, they are kind of having an artificial veneer because they are made up to attract you. They are made up to draw you. So go to these offbeaten, untouched beauties, the maiden beauties of any country. Okay, the pristine beauties of any country, and enjoy. Then you'll get that bug. Remember, wherever you go, go with all your heart, Jake said. They embraced every moment, soaking in the vibrant culture around. Sarah realized how rewarding it was to immerse herself completely in her journey rather than merely skim the surface. One day, while preparing for another adventure, Sarah looked at her suitcase, overflowing with clothes and souvenirs. I think I'm going to travel light this time, she decided. She carefully chose her favorite outfits, set aside everything else, excited for the freedom of less baggage. Make a list, just the necessities you can't do without. As the adventures unfolded, Sarah found out that stepping outside of her comfort zone led not only to unforgettable experiences, but also to lasting friendships, reminding her that the world truly has so much to offer. Okay, isn't that wonderful? I enjoy doing the lesson. I am getting the desire to travel right now somewhere. Okay, well, we will do it, and then I'll be doing these from the new places wherever I go. Hold on, I'm not quitting. See you tomorrow again, same platform.